Hello, UCAR. Peter Christensen here, coming to you from the CEO's desk. We're going to talk today. I think I'm going to do this periodically. Going to dive into the administrative rules. So there are laws that govern your licensing, licensure, and then there are admin rules that cover it as well. And so these admin rules are specific to your license to practice real estate, right? So specifically Rule 162 2F, and we are talking about 401B today. It's the prohibited conduct as applicable to licensed individuals. So prohibited conduct. So it's kind of like, I don't know, the fun stuff to talk about. What you're not supposed to do under the admin rules. So we're going right into rule number 1. I'm not necessarily committing to go through everything in order. I don't know if I have the attention span for that, but we are going to start with 1 and talk about 1B. So this says that an agent may not require parties to acknowledge receipt of a final copy of any document prepared by the licensee prior to all parties signing a contract evidencing agreement to the terms thereof. Okay. So what does that mean? What does that mean? These are all written in legalese. Basically, you can't require a party, as a licensee, you can't require one of the parties to sign an agreement, sign in an acknowledgement of receipt of a document that has not happened yet. So here, sign this notice saying that I gave you an agency agreement or gave you limited agency consent, or that you signed it, and they haven't signed it. It hasn't been executed. Whatever they're attesting to, they're saying, yep, I got this document. It has not been signed or executed or does not exist. Then that's a prohibited conduct. May sound simple, but sometimes if we're in a rush, sometimes we're trying to clean up paperwork and we realize something's been missed. There may be the temptation to have something signed saying that it's been done and was done properly. Well, if it has not been done, has not been signed and executed, then it would fall under this rule and it would be a prohibited conduct. So just be aware of that. And I'll jump into the next one really quickly too, because it relates to it. And that is, don't propose, prepare, or cause to be prepared a document or settlement statement or other device that you know does not reflect the true deal. So it's similar to this other one. You're not acknowledging receipt of something that's not really there. But this is leaving information out or having one version go to the lender that's excluding information because the lender might find it problematic. Don't do it. That's covered by the prohibited rules, the prohibited conduct. And that's actually in there specifically. It references a lender later in there. So not only don't prepare these documents yourself, but it says you should not participate in a transaction in which you know that information is not being disclosed to the lender, that the lender would find important, would affect the deal. So this is just kind of a little bit of an honesty check, right? Make sure the deal is reflected accurately. I don't know what the future holds with this crazy market. I know a lot of the trouble came in the past couple of years with people just cutting corners because things were happening so fast. We may see things slow down a little bit. I don't know, maybe not in the next year or so, but this applies in every market, and that's just keep the transaction transparent. This is what's happening. This is what's happened. And if a party asks you to hide something from the lender, don't do it. Don't do it. Just stay away from that. Remember, this is not legal advice. This is legal information only. If you need specific legal advice, please contact your attorney. Thanks for tuning in. We'll jump into more of these admin rules at a future date. It's good. It's good to review these and kind of go over some of them. They're long. There's plenty of material there, but we'll try to pull out some things that might be interesting. Maybe we'll find something obscure, a rule we didn't even know was there. I don't know. But if you have a comment, if you have a thought, and you have a topic you'd like us to cover, please leave us a note, and we'll try to cover it. Thanks for tuning in.